Recently I've come to an interesting realization that there are a lot of benefits and dangers when it comes to solitude, how it relates to riding motorcycles, and daily life in general. Some of that I wanted to share with you now. Let's see if I can explain this a little further. I'm a pro at solitude. I always have been. I'm an only child and my mother is an only child, so while I did spend a lot of time outside in the neighborhood playing with friends, I most certainly spent more time alone, playing with my childhood toys, playing video games, and watching my favorite 80s cartoons. I'm not complaining at all. I had a great childhood. I really did. Now that I am older and past all the pains of growing up and adolescence, I still enjoy spending time alone. I work remotely, so most of my weekdays I'm alone. Okay, sort of. I have my dogs to keep me company. I'm also one of those strange people that you might see at a restaurant or bar sitting enjoying a beverage or a meal all by themselves. And you know what? It doesn't bother me one bit. My wife, on the other hand, would be mortified if she had to do that.
Yes, I would.
I also like to ride my motorcycle from time to time and find a location with a beautiful view and just sit and enjoy the moment. Sometimes I want to be alone with my thoughts and reflect on my own trials and tribulations. This helps me put things in perspective and practice gratitude for all the things that we've been given in this short life. One of the dangers of solitude, it can keep you from moving forward, and it tends to promote a mental state of anxiety and worthlessness. Solitude can be your worst enemy, or so that I thought. Solitude can also be your greatest ally. Some of my best ideas come to me when I'm alone. It's perfectly okay to take time for yourself and to think deep thoughts about important things. A creative person using solitude is probably one of the most advantageous things that you can do, and it perfectly relates to riding motorcycles. I think I have truly grown to appreciate the moments of solitude that I get in my life. I think I appreciate it now more than ever. This channel started because I'm comfortable with solitude. Solitude on a motorcycle is more than just you riding alone. It's an experience of internal thoughts and emotions that have the ability to set you free and capture your imagination. Motorcycles, the perfect hobby for those who like to be alone. On just about any sunny day of the week, you will find motorcycle riders out on the roads riding their bikes alone. Just you and your thoughts, locked inside of your helmet, processing what's going on inside of your mind and trying to make the most sense of your day. Riding alone to think is a strange paradox. It's like two sides of the same coin. On one side, you are taking in everything around you. Every millisecond that passes by, you are focused on your environment. The other side of the coin is that you are thinking about nothing. Your mind is relaxed, anxiety melts away, and you are renewed mile by mile. Look at the deer right there. You see that? There's one there, and there's one right back there in the woods. I don't know if you can see them, but over here at the state park, they are not afraid of people or loud motorcycles or anything. But yeah, that's just beautiful. I love seeing them like that. I do some of my most creative thinking when I am riding alone. I stop when I want to stop, type up some notes, and take in the sights around me uninterrupted. But I don't always like to be alone. Motorcycles, the perfect hobby for those who like to be with others. Riding in a group of motorcycles is really something that needs to be experienced firsthand. There's nothing quite like rolling up to your destination on your bike and 20 plus of your closest friends there with you. Riding with others isn't all about large numbers. It's actually not about numbers at all. It's all about sharing the experience with others. One friend, 2, or 20. It doesn't really matter. Some of my greatest experiences of riding have been with others, and many of my favorite places to ride just wouldn't be the same if I was alone. Some of my strongest friendships with others have been fostered around spending time riding motorcycles together. You really get to know someone when you travel together on the open road and find yourself deep in conversation about some very personal issues. One of the tricky aspects of solitude is the more time you spend alone, the more time you want to spend alone. Self-isolation creeps in, and it becomes harder and harder to get out and about and do things in a crowded situation or with others. At least that's the way it is with me. It's also not lost on me that there's people in this world that detest isolation. We call those people extroverts. Strange creatures. Don't really understand it, but I love you and the world needs you. So spend time alone. Spend time with loved ones. Spend time with strangers who can become some of the greatest friends you've ever had in your life. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one.